Welcome to this alignment tutorial on how to mount the NAISH Trimline set. You'll be needing a torque stand and a screwdriver. You don't really need it, but sometimes it gets handy. So let's get started. I've disassembled everything. So the first thing you need is the cleat lock and your PU line. Check which side is longer. We are going to work with the short side, so that will be the left side. Stick it through the loop and then take the other end of your PU line and wiggle it through that opening in the loop. It's a little bit complicated sometimes, but it will fit, and then pull through all the way. You'll be with something like that, and then take the other end, and we are going to insert it in this hole on the bottom side. So make sure that's the big loop that goes inside. If it's difficult to do, you can actually use a little bit of wire or some kite line. So here's where the screwdriver comes in handy. If you can manage to get it in the hole, it's easier to pull up. So wiggle it through and then pull up so you can get some PU out, as you can see here. Now take your gray line and now comes the tricky part. So you put the loop over and then rotate the loop. So actually it's a figure 8, so rotate, so it's over and then rotate. So over and then rotate, and then you put the other end, that will be an opening again, so it's a figure 8 around the loop as well. So it looks like this. So it's looped around twice. So let me do that again because it's a bit difficult. So over, loop around, and then take the opening and put it inside as well. Then take the other end with a white tape and insert it into the hole. I generally make the hole a little bit bigger with a screwdriver. Just insert it, makes it easier to push it in. Once that's done, take the white end and insert it upwards into the hole. Sometimes this part is difficult, so you might want to use some wire or a kite line to pull out some of that white tape. Actually going pretty well now. So now we can loop this around your front lines. You don't have to disassemble a lot actually. This is the safety line for this bar. So just put it inside and then insert it into the cleat from the top side. Now the most difficult part of everything comes, and that's inserting this part into this small hole. Usually it's easier with some wire, but you can use your kite line as well. So just take some kite line, fold it, push it from the bottom side, put it inside, and then take the white end and put it inside the opening like this, and then pull as hard as you can and hope for the best. So let me do that again. So put the line inside and then over the white end and then pull down. So don't just use the small tape end, but a little bit further. That's generally easier. It's quite hard to get it in, but once it's in, yes, there we go. just make a knot, and the knot will be a double loop. So we are going make a knot, regular knot, like that, and then take this end and stick it through again, so like this. So you loop it twice and then push down on the knot, and it should be looking like this, something like that. Okay, so that's done. Now we need the bar and of course the quick release again. So let me take the bar. Now insert this part from the top side and reassemble your quick release. So I've taken all the parts, so you got this gray end and you got the metal end and you got this cap, and we have 2 screws and a chicken loop quick release. Okay, take this cap, put it over the line. Then we take the gray end and put it back on top. Make sure the wedges which are on here align with the wedges in the of the gray part. Then put it over on both sides. It's fairly easy. Now if you have too much line here, just pull down on the tubing really hard and you will actually be able to move it a little bit. Take your metal part and slide it over. If the wedges don't align, you have to rotate a bit and won't fit, of course. So it locks in. Then just align the screw holes and insert the screws on both sides and lock it, and you're actually done. So it's fairly easy. I haven't done the screws yet, but I will do that afterwards. Now reinsert your safety line through this hole. And then through your bar, insert it into your quick release. And then connect the line, the ring again, and you are actually done with reassembling. So now you're done with your NAISH bar. Go out and ride, of course. Some notes: when you insert the small screws, don't over tighten them because they will break. And when you're doing this, it's very easy as well to replace your nylon insert. So when you start, you can actually take out those 2 screws, insert the new nylon insert, and you're done. So that's how you assemble the NAISH Trimline upgrade set from the Linesmith. I hope you have enjoyed and have a good session.